An epic moment for hundreds of young classical musicians from around the world. Strings, woodwinds, brass and percussion on such a massive scale that their coordination in and of itself something to behold. For the dozens of African musicians, an occasion that followed their prestigious performance at Carnegie on Saturday night. A concert that featured Pata Pata, popularized internationally by the iconic Miriam Makeba.
We thought it was very important that in our first ever performance at Carnegie Hall, we use the first half to do music that reflects South Africa, and in future we'll do composers from other parts of Africa. So we opened the program with Michael Moerane, and he was the first black South African who composed a symphonic work, and in 1941, and it was Fatsela Heso, which means my country. And then we moved to Mzilikazi Khumalo with highlights from Ushaka Kasenza Ngakona, as well as Princess Makoko, the first Zulu opera, and ended with Bongani Ndodana Brin, a brilliant composer, doing music from his three-song cycle, which is based on the Yonka poems, which is the first poem that President Nelson Mandela read in Parliament. And it was the first time that Afrikaans was sang at Carnegie Hall, which was really, really special.
After the Africa United Youth Orchestra's performance at Carnegie Hall over the weekend, they've come here to join the other youth festivals from around the world, including China, the European Union, Afghanistan, Venezuela, and 2 from the United States, for what they're calling a play-in of over 700 musicians under the baton of famed Venezuelan conductor Gustavo Dudamo, who is currently the music director of the Los Angeles Philharmonic Orchestra and scheduled to become both the music and artistic director of the prestigious New York Philharmonic Orchestra in 2026.
World Orchestra Week seeking to demonstrate the pivotal role music can play in uniting peoples of different cultures, languages and backgrounds.
Here you are representing a world without any kind of separation. And this is the beauty of this day. We play music, we do this, as I said, because we love. But you know, as also Clive said, we have the power, little by little, to help to change the world.
The WOW Festival, an ambitious international initiative of Carnegie Hall.
I just wanted to say a special word about the All Africa Youth Orchestra, where Bongani Tembe, I mean, this never existed before. Bongani's been my friend for over 20 years. And when I said we'd love this to be much more than just South Africa, but the whole of Africa, he said, that is my dream, and we will create that for this project. So they did that.
At just 20 years of age, Gila Kellner of Stellenbosch University's music department is AUYO's concert master, the highest leadership position after the conductor.
I think every violinist who has dreams of becoming a real, professional musician, dreams of playing in Carnegie Hall. But I didn't quite realize the weight of this until I stepped into the hall and the conductor was telling us, this is where legends have stood. People that you know are absolute stars. This is also the first time a whole African orchestra has played on this stage. It was it's the greatest honor.
22-year-old Blandina Dimanda from Maputo, Mozambique, only started playing the viola in 2016, but described this trip as a huge moment to represent her country on the global stage.
For me, being here with these amazing orchestras that I only see on the TV or on internet is wow, it's a lot. I think me and my colleague are the first Mozambicans here at this event at the Carnegie Hall, playing at Carnegie Hall. So it's a big deal.
This 30-year-old viola player who hails from Osun State, Nigeria, has played the instrument since 2010.
When I got the message about the auditions to get into the AUYO, I said, yes, I have to be a part of this, because I don't know if I just would not let this opportunity, because it's golden. Playing in Carnegie, I only read and watched Carnegie growing up. You know, I've seen iconic performances like Midori Goto, Isaac Stern, and great musicians in Carnegie. I'm like, what an opportunity, I cannot let this pass.
And given their history-making visit to the Big Apple, what's next for the Africa United Youth Orchestra?
Money matters in the arts, but again, money follows a vision. So sometimes we push money first, but the vision is very important. I must thank Carnegie Hall and Sir Clive Gillinson who've supported this endeavor. And I said the Mzansi National Philharmonic Orchestra Board, as well as the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, the new Minister, Gayton Mackenzie, supported this endeavor a lot. So I'm very grateful. Hopefully, if we can raise the resources, they'll get together once or twice a year, do workshops, we'll get people to coach them. But I think their future is bright. The future of Africa is bright because of these young musicians.
Musicians from Nigeria, the DRC, Mozambique, Kenya and South Africa heading home this week after creating new bonds with peers from other corners of the globe, inspired by the collaborative nature of orchestral music. Here, literally bringing the world together through instruments and sounds that connect us all. Sherwin Bryceby's SABC News, New York.